Good afternoon. It's February 27th, 2023, and today, um, I guess you would call this a range day. Uh, this is the channel Mac had drawn on his mid-morning chart, but I don't think, we didn't make a move to a new high, so I think you're really just better off playing the short-term stuff. Uh, and then we had this big move down. And we had a break, and now we have a move to a new low. You can see two legs of correction, probably measured legs, and then a couple legs down to a new low. So yeah, just a range day. There weren't a lot of trades in here, but or at least the way I was seeing it, but there are some gimmies and some very good trades. So let's take a look at the ones I have marked. I believe 5 o'clock came in when we're in this congestion here. Unfortunately, no way to get in on this move up. You got this breakout pullback, shoots higher, you get a break. Perhaps this one is more like this, and in that case you do get that break and move to a new high. And then we get this channel of correction. You do get a second entry long here, and so if you had your channel drawn like this and you don't see a new high in place, maybe you take this second entry. But now I'm seeing I didn't see this correction really, and with this move, this pullback, it's probably like that. So that makes sense because we have a break here, move to a new high. I wouldn't consider this a break. Break here, move to a new high, and then we just reverse. So you get this channel down, and it's too flat for me to be looking at shorts, especially after the bias was pretty strong up. And you get a second entry, but no signal bar here. And we come up short, bounce off that midline, and you get two legs of correction. I didn't think about this one before, but you get this second entry short, but the bias was up. So I'm not crazy about that, but it does create a new low, and then the market just reverses. And you get a reversal pattern right here, first entry, second entry, but I don't like it. This swing was below the EMA, so I'm not crazy about it. And this one doesn't touch the EMA. So we get a break of that, a couple legs up to a new high, then we just go sideways. And then you can see it's just failing. We go beneath the EMA, and perhaps you look at this one as a failure. First entry, failed second entry right here. You can see a bunch of people probably looked at it that way, and a reversal, and a lot of people, there's a nice little sell-off right there. And that brings us into this pink range. You're just going sideways. I don't really like anything in here. I'd probably put it right there. Perhaps even lower, maybe on these highs right here. Yeah, that gets the most touches, but I just don't think you want to take any of this. You could argue this is a double bottom and you get like a reversal pattern here, but this is just at the top of a range. And at this point, the bias is not up anymore. So it's not like, a runaway trend day, or it's just not clear that prices, now at this point it looks like a range day, and yeah, prices might reverse and go higher, but I don't know. I just think I don't think you wanted to test it right there. We had a first. Really, I would look at this as the first breakout. So it's going to fail, and then it does break out and fail. And I like this reversal to the downside because we had a breakout. At this point, this doesn't look like a breakout, so this one's going to fail, probably. So that's just the way I was looking at it. And then, yeah, you got a first entry, failed second entry long. I like that. In real time, it looked like a trap. Probably going to test these lows. This kind of looks like one leg down. And if you look at that, first entry, failed second entry. That's also a second entry short. But you're going into that midline, that potential midline. You're not too sure. We didn't really ever get confirmation. Well, I guess you could argue this is really confirmation right here. And that midline looks pretty accurate. So it's also just congested. So not the greatest setup. Come down here, and we're just going sideways at this point. And we didn't make it to the low of the channel, so you don't really know what's going on. You get a failure right here. That's also a second entry short, good signal bar, so maybe consider that. But you can see it doesn't go very far, and it reverses. You could... I kind of looked at this right here as... It's a second entry long, so that's why I marked it. We should get a new high from this channel, but it also kind of looks like a reversal. That bullish momentum. But we didn't, if you're playing this channel, we didn't get a break. So if you're, maybe people played it like that and a little steeper. Here, let me make it smaller. Because maybe people were playing that. You can see, you can see that people were probably playing this. Because that does look like a midline. I bet you this is why we get a reversal pattern. Yeah, you can see it bounce right there. So I bet that's what happened. As people were playing this channel, you get a break. 2 legs down to a new low, some sideways stuff, and then a reversal. So I like that. Second entry long, you get that new high, and people take their profits, but it goes a little higher. This looked like a trap, and it ends up being a trap. Before they rocketed up again, you can see the break and move to a new high there. Let me draw from like right here. Probably be easiest. Whoops. Break, move to a new high, it sells off, and you don't get a reversal, but you get a second entry short. Problem with this, there's no room to the lows. Otherwise, I like it, even though it's a little congested. Then you come down here, first break of the trend channel, first entry, second entry. Looks like a trap at first. Let's see if you would have gotten... Okay, so yeah, you would have been good. And yeah, I'd probably only be going for 4 ticks. You're going into the lows there too. Then you get a second entry right here, room to the lows. I marked it red, but you could say we already have a new low in place, so it's probably green. But it kind of does look like a spike in channel. So perhaps people were playing that. It does kind of look like a spike in channel, but I'm going to keep it green. That's a tough one. So, and then they're just going sideways, and it does look like you're getting a reversal pattern, but it's not a good setup. So that's how I saw it today. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow.